Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at the 34. Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown! 49ers! Brandon Ayuk, 65 yards. And the 49ers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2? And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Saquon Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 70 yards. And the Eagles strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Elliott good on the extra point. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
49ers 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Nice little nifty play for them there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cut. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down.
Second and 5 at the Eagles' 40-yard line.
Get set. Watch out.
Called in left side here by Jennings. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
After one, a one-point game, 7-6. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Yellow. Here we go, here we go. Yellow. Up.
Purdy sets up to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here we go, boys. Yellow. Up.
Purdy. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Here's Purdy. It's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Juwan Jennings. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Niners have regained the lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around. That's caught at the 1. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. 1 play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talk about that's exactly how they drew it up? Because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook, if everyone does their job perfectly, should go for a touchdown, right? That's one that actually did. Give a little credit to those big fellas up front, too. They sprang their man for not only a big gain, but 6 points.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Rolling to his right. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pick up there, 20 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Running left, it's Barkley. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 112 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. Hurts. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the sneak, not what he was hoping for, and it's 3rd down.
Yeah, partner, they went a little conservative, didn't they? And they ended up marking it short. And now I wonder, will they even do it again on 3rd down?
No touch that. No, I don't want it.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Good. I don't want it. Take it from. No touch.
Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll buy some time right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. Throwing here, Purdy. Connecting here with Christian McCaffrey. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
San Francisco.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. And that is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Purdy now to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Here we go, boy. Yellow. Here we go. Yellow. 21.
They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. Oh, he's brought down. Remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the snap, a poor one, and this is blocked. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Purdy looking to throw.
Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall.
Complete to Ricky Pearsall. 12 yards on the play, but it's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Now Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
49ers.
Looking to throw. Purdy. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up second down.
Ricky Pearsall. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
Go ahead. 18, what's up?
Back to throw. Purdy. A throw left side for Pearsall is complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Purdy from the gun. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
They'll find Ayuk open right side.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And the Eagles are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play.
So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. And this series can very well determine our outcome. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. They'll roll him out right. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's good for an Eagles. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. And some room to work. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 134 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Here's Hurts to throw. Down to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on line.
And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. Barkley, inside handoff. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Back at the 47-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be incomplete.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Throwing his Hurts. Out to his left. And he's taken down inside the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. Here comes second down at 5. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he's going to wind up with a first down as he's able to even dive for a little extra yardage at the tail end there. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Here we go. First and goal.
No, touch that. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer. No touch.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
At the line of scrimmage.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
This is 3rd and goal.
Hey, Silver. Don't touch that. On anyway, that. Crowd left Yeti.
He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. This will be caught at about the 6. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And you can just about put this one in the win column for the 49ers. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
Anyone gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. They find some open field here. And he will finally be taken down up at the 48. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Philly.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Today, a good one in store here between the Tennessee Titans and the San Francisco 49ers.
Set to kick off.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off from Levi Stadium. Here's Bryce Oliver. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. We get a timeout here. By the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Ready.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Ward off the play fake. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. Jukes one defender. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And the Titans will have a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid. To be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. And someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. And look at the opportunity they've now got at the very start of this game.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, a rematch of Super Bowl 54, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Kansas City. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
Here's Purdy. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 29, here's second down and 7. Purdy now to throw. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Purdy sets up to throw again. McCaffrey's got it. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
It's a gain of
25 yards that time. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Chris Jones. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. And throwing here, Purdy. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. Oh, he's got a little deadline. And he goes down, but not before getting the is inside the 25. A big play that time on the catch and run. 32 yards.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw. This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 10.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Now it's Mahomes again. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Butker for the Chiefs field goal.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. Butker's kick here is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
On the return, the Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their 2nd drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own. But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Get set. Hey, team, watch out. Yellow.
Now Purdy. Now quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
And space tough to come by there as they get maybe a yard to the 37.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
This is 2nd and 8. Mahomes going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
That's good.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Hey, 15.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster on a touchdown pass from Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs are able to stretch out their lead. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here as he's past the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Connects with Kittle underneath. Fighting through it, he's got space. Look at the big fella go. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And a very appropriate gain as well, 49 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass going to turn into a loss.
And it's third down.
Here we go. Yellow.
Purdy looking to throw. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the 49ers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal, San Francisco.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. The 49ers now are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Watch out! Yellow.
Out of the gun, Purdy. He's got Ayuk once again. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So it's third and goal now. This is where the KC crowd can make it very tough. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. What a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and it'll be a turnover on downs. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Down to about the 37. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that'll help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a different intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
First and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 20, here's second down and 8.
Hero 15. Yellow. 15. 15. 180.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to widen their advantage.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes. And while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Purdy. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Looking to throw again on second down. Purdy. This is Jennings. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down. And Purdy, he's going to shift them around into something else. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. That one's complete to his receiver, Jennings. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Flushed out right. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
In a game that hasn't gone your way, you got to throw in the end zone at every opportunity and hopefully climb back in as much as possible. He put way too much on that throw, though, and that shot ends up with nothing.
Here's Purdy. And he whips that one incomplete there.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Get set. Get set.
Here's Garendo. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The Chiefs' 4-yard line.
from back at the 4. Here's 2nd and goal. Purdy now to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown 49ers. Isaac Guerrero from 3 yards out. And the 49ers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Yellow. Here we go, here we go. Yellow.
Purdy will throw for it. Eluding the pressure right. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Yeah, that's true. You've said that before. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out 1st downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They run with a veteran speedster. It's Kareem Hunt. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
Fight on these two. Attack. Yellow.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Michael Williams. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Arises on to punt here as he gets this one away. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And got his man complete. And across the chalk Jennings. An 80-yard touchdown. And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Purdy to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good.
Chiefs 17, 49ers 12.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And how about that return? As he's all the way inside the 20-yard line.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he's able to skip away from that first defender on his way to a pickup of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 11-yard line.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
From Baltimore's Inner Harbor, we're live from M&T Bank Stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're underway from the bank. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on first. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Another run for Henry. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Well, his game is off to one heck of a great start and bringing his offense along with him. They crossed midfield after that run, and now all eyes on that offense focused on the end zone.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down, here's Lamar. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
You. Sit up.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he's got it. It's in close. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing. To kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Isaac Gorindo to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Pretty throwing here to start. He's going to push one deep down the right. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. George Kittle, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Here's Purdy to throw for it. And he gets in. The 2-point try puts him in front by 1. 8-7.
Ravens 7.
They come up with a touchdown of their own, and then, I love this, a little one-upping by scoring on the 2-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call. The coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating. And now, well, now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. As his man. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And that's 49ers football.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Second and 6 coming up here.
It's now second and 6.
And that will set up first and goal.
San Francisco.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Garindo goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here. Offense up to the line
A
fast.
4-yard loss on the play. Second and goal. At the 5-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Purdy to throw. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't.
And he runs out of room before he can get to that marker. So now we're going to see what they decide to do, Brock, on this 4th and 1.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And we'll see what they do about 4th and goal in a few minutes. We've reached the end of our first quarter. 8-7 the score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1.
Hands up, hands up.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers grow their lead to 8.
15. Ravens 7. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Rasheen Ali on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. A huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
I remember these feelings running on the field after a great return like that, Kate. It almost feels like stepping into a batter's box with runners on base. So much of the work has been done ahead of you. Now you got to go deliver.
So Henry will hand off to Henry. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Offense in the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup.
From the 35 on second down. Chase down to his right. And look at this. Here he goes. And this one doesn't go far. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Forced out to his right. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked by Marquise Siegel. And the 49ers take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Here's the former Florida Gator Eddie Pinheiro to get us started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Here's Cook again. Takes it up to the 40. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now Allen. That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
That's really good play design right there, and it's one that comes down to the offensive line. It's a deep in route, but it's only going to work if that line gives you time in the pocket to wait for the route to develop. Mission accomplished there as they pick up the first down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Well, coaches stress their defense being physical. They don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Here's Allen. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became third and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Half 10.
Snap comes in 1, and it's Allen. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. Now make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback, maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
Here's Moore on the return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. First and 10.
At their own 16-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. First and 10 at their own 16. They'll try and start this drive in the air. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
Throwing here, Purdy. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. We're scoreless after one.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a first and 10.
Yellow. Outside. I need chip. Yeah, you. Yellow.
Now Purdy. That's caught by Jennings. Second down at 6 now from the 42.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the 42.
And this play still wide. He faked the spike, going to throw it. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
6 yards.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Now, that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
What's up?
Purdy looking to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Jennings. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line.
That's another 49er. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
21.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Karen Johnson brought him down. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Purdy from the gun. Dancing to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Watch out! Yellow. Yellow. Here we go. Yellow. Up.
Here's Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
Here we go. Watch out.
Back to throw, Purdy. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
Watch out.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play.
You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Here we go, boy.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Purdy now to throw. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey, a 20-yard touchdown. And the 49ers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Us out past the 20 to the 23.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Flush to his right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir as the first half is winding down.
And the Bills have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Purdy.
And this is caught. Jennings. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Get set, get set.
Final play of the half. Purdy. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's nearly a 40-yard gain on the opening play of the quarter.
You just had the feeling that sooner or later someone was going to come up with that one play. Neither team has really done a whole lot offensively, but here's one that pays off to the tune of big yardage, and it's one that could maybe get this group in gear.
Back to throw now on first down. That's complete to Griswold. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Out of the gun, Purdy. We'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And they'll get this down to the 10. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
49er. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Forced out to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one. Not got another turnover on his ledger.
Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Past the 20. Bills touchdown. Josh Allen, 48 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead here in this third quarter. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Prater for the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10.
49ers 10.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Set to kick off.
Nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They won 2 plays and they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's caught out right by Jennings. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Juwan Jennings, 37 yards. And the Niners have retaken a third quarter lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Makes the score Niners 17, Bills 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Now Allen. Get there and bring him down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
Third and less than a yard.
Throwing now is Allen. And he is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
But the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
They'll come up now on second down. Here's Allen. It's caught by Coleman. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Allen. And complete right side to Cole.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
Now 2nd and 4. Back to the ground, Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. For the faithful in full roar here in Santa Clara. This is 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Well, I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
Now 1st and goal. Allen taking it himself. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 2nd and goal from the 1. Allen now on the sneak. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
Extra point good by Prater. And that will make this a 4-point game.
49ers 17.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Get set. Yellow, honey, yellow.
To throw is Purdy. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Watch out. Yellow. Up.
Purdy to throw. Called in left side here by Jennings.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon.
At the 40-yard line.
Here's Purdy to throw. Flushed out right. They'll get this to Jennings over the middle. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. Here's Purdy. Eluding the pressure right. And it's caught. And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.